There's a fear that quietly haunts most of us, the fear of wasting life, like there's some invisible scoreboard ticking away the moments we're not doing enough. We feel it when we scroll past someone's achievements, when we're not productive, when time feels like it's slipping and we have nothing to show for it. But have you ever stopped to ask, who told you what wasting life even means? From the moment we're born, we're handed a blueprint. Study, achieve, excel, be useful, stay busy, don't fall behind. Society plants these ideas so early, they get tattooed onto our subconscious. We can realize this, but we'll forget and go right back to chasing what we were told matters. Because it's not just thought, it's conditioned. We start treating time like currency. Every minute must be spent wisely. Every pause must have purpose. And with that comes anxiety, fear of missing out, comparison, that quiet panic that maybe we're not doing enough. But no one told us how heavy that pressure would be, how it would eat away at our peace without us even realizing it. But what if we've been asking the wrong question? What if there's no such thing as wasting life? Because life isn't a resource, it's an experience. Think about animals. They don't care about success. They're not trying to outperform their peers or build legacies. They live, eat, sleep, survive, and they're not suffering from existential dread because they aren't cursed with self-awareness. We are, and sometimes it feels like a gift, but other times a curse, because the moment we became aware of ourselves, we also became aware of time and of how little we seem to have. So we started chasing things, meaning, purpose, validation. But what if lying on the floor, watching sunlight dance on the ceiling, is just as real as working 12-hour days to make something of yourself? What if there's no scoreboard, no universal judge, no hidden camera grading your effort? What if the pressure to do something great is the very thing that keeps us from noticing how great things already are? There's a kind of quiet rebellion in doing nothing, not out of laziness, but out of peace. Not everything needs to be useful. Not every day needs to be productive. Some things just are, and maybe that's enough. There have been nights where I stared at the ceiling, feeling like I was losing. Not at a game, but at life. Because while others were building, I was just breathing, existing. There's a guilt that creeps in, like you're doing life wrong. But here's the thing. No one really knows how to do it right. Everyone's just guessing. Some people hide it better. Some people talk louder. But deep down, we all have that question. Am I enough? And that question can haunt you, or it can free you. Because if you can stop chasing the answer, you might finally hear the silence. And in that silence, you might find peace. To be honest, I'm not saying I've figured it all out. I still struggle with self-doubt, with fear of missing out, with all of it. Even today, while making this video, those thoughts came creeping in, but I kept going, kept reminding myself that just being here is more than enough. And sure, I know I'll forget this truth again. I'll fall back into the same routines. But maybe that's okay. Maybe remembering, even for a moment, is enough. I wanted to share these thoughts because they helped me during some of my darkest moments. They gave me comfort. And if you happen to find this video while going through something, I hope it brings you even a little bit of that same comfort, even if it just makes you pause for a second and breathe. Then, purpose served.